welcome to Approved Detailing. Today let's speak about this GLS Maybach. Absolutely stunning example it is as well. I actually said to the owner, I really love this kind of silver and blue combination as well. Actually the lights in here is not going to do it justice, because if you put this under the sunlight, wow. Not only can you enhance that by putting it under the sunlight with PPF on it, because the PPF is going to keep the car self-healing. There's going to be no scratches, swirl marks, dulling the paint. And onto the paint protection film, this car is very, very special because there is lots of additional areas that we would actually put paint protection film on this car that we wouldn't always put on other cars, because there's lots of different logistics of that as well. One of the main things we've done, which is incredibly interesting, is, can you believe this wheel has full paint protection film on it? Actually, if you zoom in, you might see it's a little bit peeled at the moment. That's because it's only just been put on, so it is fresh and it's not finalized. But I think for the most part, if I hadn't have told you that just now, you would not have noticed it. Now, of course, paint protection film, it cannot go right around the edges. It's not built to be wrapped around like that. So it is not gonna, unfortunately, save things if the car is put onto a curb, for example. And on that note, these wheels are extremely hard to repair as well. You can't really repair them like you can a normal wheel with paint. So I did actually say to the client, he didn't ask me for the PPF, but I did tell him that I couldn't live with myself basically if I didn't PPF these, because you know, it is at least going to protect it if there are some light scratches. Maybe a stone could hit this and cause some small marks, etc. as well. So moving over here, so I don't know how well you can see this template, but this is the template for the wheel that I just showed you. And what's really interesting is our designer is so talented. This was not on the system. So he made this by taking some measurements and then using his design programs on his computer to make this, which I think is absolutely incredible. We're so lucky to have him. So you can see that it can't be one piece, like you do have these separate sections here. But when it's on, you will not really tell that it's on there, as you can see. Hi Paul, how are you?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Good, thank you. How do you feel about doing PPF on these kind of cars?
This one is great and good, ma'am.
Yeah, and what are you doing at the back here?
We will fix the chrome, ma'am, to protect any luggage to put in the trunk, so the chrome it will be safe.
Again, with the chrome, you can't really fix it in the same way that you would if some paint was damaged. It's not really a thing as such. So Paul is going that extra mile and PPFing these extra parts as well. It's a lot bigger of a job if we were just doing the traditional body of the car, but there's so much extra that's definitely worth PPFing in here. So moving into the back of the vehicle, if you see all of these piano black areas, we actually will put paint protection film on these as well. Some places it's not really a good idea, and we'll always advise the client if we're not comfortable, if there's going to be a risk to PPF the areas. Like for example, there's just too many buttons around center consoles sometimes and we won't do it. But here you can see even the part in the back here, it's going to have full PPF on it, because once you do one tiny scratch, it's going to be like the body of the car without PPF. You'll get that little scratch or swirl mark there. Please remember that there is watermarks all over this car because we are midway working on the PPF. It is a wet process, but I did want to draw your attention down here, because if I open this door, I don't know if you can see me, but we are even going to PPF the side skirt down here as well. The deployable side skirts actually have a huge piece of piano black finishing, and it would just be silly to miss this kind of thing, so it's super important. So this car is also going to have full window tint on all of the windows, including the front. Also going to do exterior and interior ceramic as well, because also I didn't point out that the interior is bright white if you didn't see already. And then this car is going to be completely ready to go. Let us know if you have a car like this, or if there's anything particular that you'd like to ask us about paint protection film, and we'll see you next time.